I'm Vidya Nagarajan, and I'm a senior product manager at Google, leading our efforts around digital signage and interactive kiosks in this space. Google, as a company, we are super excited about the trends that we've been seeing in the industry, especially around digital signage, and especially the notion that you can have every paper sign out there be replaced by digital signs. And all of this is really possible through technology that is becoming increasingly innovative and disruptive technology like Chrome OS and even Android in this space. So one of the reasons we're at DSE is we'd love to understand our partner solutions out there, what are the latest trends in the market, and to really bring a lot more awareness to the solutions that are built on top of the Chrome platform. So there are several interesting trends that we are seeing in the past year. So first of all, what we're seeing is intelligent network screens are becoming a lot more ubiquitous and all-pervasive. And what that means is screens are now being connected. You have fresh, vibrant content being delivered to these screens, and network operators now need to have really high-performant bandwidth networks, right, to be able to deliver this content to make it super relevant and contextual. We're also seeing that HTML5 is really becoming mainstream. A lot more of the content is really now web-based. So it's now going to be super easy for third-party developers to leverage the skills that they have in building web-based applications and really putting them to play in signage. So now you can actually leverage these skills, you can have fresh HTML5 content, you have a consistent user experience. That's the third trend that we're seeing. And users are also expecting a consistent user experience. And what that means is, I, as a user, I want to be able to walk up to a digital screen and I exactly know what to do with that screen, what type of an experience I want to get. And then I can interact with that screen with my smartphone and probably gather or download some coupons or some relevant information, right, related to that store. What else? I think displays are getting a lot better. Looking around DSE this morning, it's amazing to see the type of 4K displays that are out there, right? You have providers like NEC and Sharp and LG and Samsung. So amazing display technology. And of course, more and more when we see graphic and high animation videos being displayed, I think 4K becomes important because it gives you that optical clarity, but it really depends on the use case too. And I think the last trend I wish I should talk about is I think mobile. I think it's going to be a lot more mobile in this world, and second screen experiences are going to be really key. I was just thinking about this, to be honest, last night as I got to DSE, got into Vegas. The kind of screen interactions that you actually see in your day-to-day life, right? So, as an example, so I have two daughters, and I dropped my daughter in school, and the first thing I see is they have a big display in the classroom, right? And then after I drop her, I probably go to a gas station, and there I see a display out there, right, showing promotional content. And then I probably go to Starbucks or some coffee shop, and I see a display there. And then I go to the gym, I see a display there. And then I walk up to my office, I see a dashboard there. I go to the grocery store, I display it. So it's basically everywhere. And then I come to the airport, there is a kiosk there. And then I come to Vegas, there are casinos everywhere. So I'm like, wow, we are completely taken over by a world of screens. And I think it's all good because it really keeps us engaged and interactive. And I think it's great experiences. I think the biggest key thing for digital signage to become truly ubiquitous is, first of all, technologies are becoming disruptive and innovative, right? So we have low cost really, and it's also because of solutions that are so low cost, like for instance, you might have heard of the Asus Chromebit that we launched in November last year, right? This is a small device. It can be connected to the display port of your monitor, and it can now stream digital content, right? And this is available for $85. It's as cheap as that. So now, to make this kind of technology be all pervasive and ubiquitous, it's also important that you have a high bandwidth connection. Even though it can work offline, you also need to have high bandwidth connection so that you can have fresh content that is really relevant, it's really contextual, it's really timely for your users to be able to see. And I think that would be a big tip for digital signage content providers, so that the content is relevant and fresh. Chrome OS is now become a big platform for us, where we would love to have third-party developers build amazing solutions that truly engage, delight, and help our customers. And we've announced partnerships with an amazing ecosystem of partners. They're all actually in our teaching theater on the floor shop today. So partnerships like AppSpace and Fowins Interactive and Signage Live, these are amazing partners. And Stratus Media and so on, right? So more and more HTML5 content out there. We also are building a very robust platform to be able to allow organizations to deploy these signs regardless of their size, whether it's a mom and pop shop or whether it's a huge corporation like, say, the Venetian Hotel, right? And we provide a platform which has rich health monitoring capabilities. So think of a scenario wherein I have 100,000 signs I want to display. So using our management console called the Chrome Device Management Console, you can remotely manage the fleet of these devices. You can reboot these devices, you can get alerts if the devices go down, you can get the health of these devices, you can also easily push specific web application content from our third-party developers. All of this can be done remotely. So as a network operator who's managing these devices, I do not have to dispatch a technician to each and every screen if something is wrong, right? I can figure out, I can troubleshoot, I can get system diagnostics. It's that kind of features. So we are announced a portfolio of fleet management capabilities to make digital signage a reality for an organization who's looking to deploy signs, regardless of your size, whether it's a small medium shop who wants to deploy a Chrome bit, or a really large corporation who wants to deploy an AOPN rugged commercial device that is also on our floor today. There was a lot of interest and curiosity from both organizers, other exhibitors, as well as general organizations visiting Digital Signage Expo DSE last year. It was an amazing experience because people did not realize that Google was doing a lot in this space. We have an amazing platform with Chrome, and this is a reality, right? So we got a lot of interest after being present at DSE. So I think it was a good idea to actually come here, and I'm super excited to be here today. I think the DSE is an amazing meeting ground for exhibitors and for organizations of different profile types, whether it's an integrator, whether it's a technology provider, whether it's a display provider, a manufacturer like Google, because all of us are really working towards a single common goal, and the goal is to provide amazing display technology and signage technology for organizations of all sizes. And to be able to get to this forum to work together towards that goal in providing a distinct solution is going to be very helpful. DSE, it's simply amazing.